We're back, folks. Continue this broadcast from where we left off earlier.
Always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Come, amici! I've fresh sheep's urine and rosemary expensive, but my goods are worth the extra quattrini. Salute! Attenzione! It has come to the attention of the Signoria that the young man of...
Last man standing. Attend the acquittal of Petruccio, Giovanni, and Federico.
been climbing the city's buildings for sport. While not illegal per se, remember, it is only divertimento until someone breaks a leg.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying!
Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Father!
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
Abatete.
Better run, boy. Fast.
Alright. Get the fuck out of here. I'm highly wanted and highly notorious. Now that's the ending of sequence 1.
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
Serezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. Just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Annetta, date of birth 1457, profession servant. The Auditore family's live-in servant, Annetta, had one of the very few respectable jobs allowed lower-class Renaissance woman. Rich families seldom had more than one or two servants. Most were young, sometimes children. Many hoped the masters would help raise their standing, but usually turnover was rapid. Ultimately, very little was known about Annetta's life. She passed on without making a mark on history. Alright, so if we go back to the database here, recent entries, no red marks, so we go to locations. There's no red marks in any of the locations that we have currently, so what I'm gonna do is go to the next part that we're supposed to be going to, which is going to be that viewpoint right there. So I'm highly notorious now, which means all the guards are pretty much gonna instantaneously want to chase me as soon as they see me, so I'm gonna have to be very careful as to what I do. Be very careful as to where I go too, so.
Where do you think he's from? Napoli? That could be our man. Better have a look.
Don't do anything that's gonna be sudden movement style. Otherwise these guys are gonna want to fight. So La Rosa Colta. One of those strange glyphs Sean mentioned is on this landmark. You should go find it. Opened in 1465, La Rosa Colta, the plucked rose, quickly became essential to Florentine life. The women there were known for being upper class. They were educated in poetry and the arts, and as well as sexual intercourse. It was not rare to see members of the Signora de La Rosa Colta, and even on occasion a Medici. So this glyph is going to be on the top of this building here. There we go.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh, shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Alright, so now it's up to me to find out exactly.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all. But I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program. Find it. Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
What the heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Oh, hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
In the beginning, unlock the file. 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. So, the core similarity is going to have apples in it. So, it's going to be the fall. Hercules and the Guardian of the Hesperides. Atalanta and Hippomenes. The Judgment of Paris. and then also Idun and the apples. Passcode find 24568. Let's enter the passcode. Gonna unlock these little video clip files here. So now we've done the first one. So we're gonna go do this first viewpoint here to get a lay of the surrounding area. It should be climbable on this side. Jump down. Exit out of here. I'm going to pick up on this first mission here, because it's going to help me understand how to lower my notoriety here soon, so I don't have these guards on me all the time. So, there we go.
I think we have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Learn the ways of the courtesans.
Discretion is paramount in my profession.
Those girls are definitely available for hire. I bet you can use them as a moving cover. In fact, try sending them to tempt unwanted guards. Prostitution was one of the most popular occupations for Renaissance women, whose only other options in most cases were staying with their families or living in a convent. Italian society supported prostitution, and many brothels were regulated by the government. At the end of the 15th century, cities started to pass laws against prostitution, forcing courtesans to wear specific outfits and separating them from respected society.
We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us.
Paola. Date of birth 1438, profession Madame of La Rosa Colta. There isn't much information about Paola in the history books, but when the Florentine archives reveal that she was orphaned at age 8, when her parents were killed at sea, left with a choice between joining a nunnery and prostitution, she began a life on the streets. At 16, she vanishes from the records only to reappear at age 20. Not when she was arrested for murdering a city guard. On an interesting note, Giovanni Auditore represented her in court, winning the case on a self-defense plea. Released from prison, Paola went on to start her own brothel to protect many other unfortunate women of the street.
And become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Like what you see?
I gotta follow her while staying blended in.
Funny clothes. Must be a French.
Getti i miei omaggi a Madonna Mirella.
A nave, condottiere. What an oddly cut cloak.
Getting kind of dicey. So I'm almost back to La Rosa Culta. So.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal.
Thief! Thief!
Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody stop him!
Now I gotta steal from at least 5 different people. This is what I do, I pretty much wait. So, I'm gonna go like this. Turn around. Run away. Go back over here. Run away.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding.
Run away. There's that.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent. He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Ace up my sleeve. Visit Leonardo da Vinci at his workshop to see if he can repair Giovanni's blade. See if I can stick to the rooftops during this time. Don't want to try to hire too many people right now, otherwise it's gonna put a dent in my finances on here. So we're just gonna go this way. Oh, there's a feather over here. We got 3 out of 100 feathers. It's gonna take forever to do that one. So we can't go in that area, otherwise we'll be desynchronized. Desynchronized means game over because we're not part of that memory right now. Alright. Now we're at Leonardo's workshop.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. Alright, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo,
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry. Only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard! Open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
Si. How may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto!
We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head.
Ready to talk? What about now? Tell me what I want to know and we can end this.
Stop your bullshit right now.
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
Alright, carry the corpse into Leonardo's workshop. just set it here.
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Come, don't be shy. I only aim to hear. You should feel better now, but take care in future.
Leonardo wishes to remind all earnest Christians of the need for charity in hard times.
Let me get out of your way.
Better not be something about
Lachu, I'm losing him! Got to hurry! Lachu, guide him! Please, what? Leave that poor soul in peace, demonio!
Despicable thief! God's wrath will greet your hour of judgment. Madre Santa.
Funny clothes. I know that man. I just blink.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Judge, jury, executioner. Visit the art show at Santa Croce. Find Uberto and exact revenge.
Uberto Alberti, trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. Two birds with one stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
Uberto Alberti, date of birth 1416, profession Guanfanlier di Giustizia, executioner of the ordinances of justice, and also a traitor. That's the guy we're trying to find right now. I'll do the treasures and stuff after we do this assassination and everything. But after this assassination, I'll probably stop the streaming. Use these guards, or use these people to blend through. The same thing with this group. At the Santa Croce now. The largest Franciscan church in the world, the Basilica di Santa Croce, contains frescoes by Giotto and a chapel in the cloister designed by Filippo Brunelleschi that is considered one of the masterpieces of Renaissance architecture. According to St. Francis and the Franciscans' reading of the Bible, Christ told his followers to make a vow in poverty, and he said to them, "Take nothing for your journey, neither staff, nor scrip, nor bread, nor money, neither have two coats." So had it affected Catholicism that held a vow of poverty as one of its core values on such a posh church? Well, in 1322, the Pope declared that the Franciscans' vow of poverty was illegal, that Christ had in fact owned property and wanted his followers to own property. This meant, of course, that the Franciscans were forced to collect money and land, which would turn into the Pope, proving that biblical interpretation can be surprisingly profitable, especially if you are the Pope. We'll get that glyph later on. I'm probably going to end the stream now, and we'll do the assassination some other time. I got to do a few things, but anyways, it was good seeing you all. Y'all take care.